According to the math of physics, you probably don't exist. Your physical body, the room you're sitting in, and your entire past, statistically, none of it should be real. This is known as the Boltzmann brain problem. It's a rigorous mathematical paradox that presents a genuine challenge to how we understand the evolution of the universe. The trouble starts with the basic rules of thermodynamics. At the microscopic level, particles are in a state of constant, chaotic, random motion. Here is the catch with that random motion. Given an infinite amount of time, those chaotic particles will eventually collide in exactly the right sequence to form highly ordered structures, entirely by accident. The fundamental laws of thermodynamics guarantee that random chance can build complex, functioning objects out of pure chaos without any external input. Ludwig Boltzmann was the physicist who first proved these fluctuations were a mathematical certainty. When you apply Boltzmann's rule of accidental assembly to human biology, the results are unsettling. If atoms can randomly form simple shapes, they can also, eventually, snap together to form a fully functional human brain. This wouldn't happen on a planet or inside a body. This brain would assemble out of the dust of deep space, floating entirely alone in a dark vacuum. Because it is a physical duplicate of a human brain, it would possess a complete set of memories. It would remember a childhood, a whole family, and a life it never lived. Physics suggests that a conscious mind, filled with a rich but fake history, can exist as nothing more than a momentary cosmic accident. Probability favors the simple. Here, the vertical axis is likelihood, the horizontal is scale. Probability drops drastically as events enlarge. Assembling an isolated brain is a small fluctuation, making it highly probable. But 14 billion years of evolution? That enormous fluctuation has almost zero probability. Consider the true scale of our reality. Billions of galaxies and trillions of stars versus the random assembly of a single organ. This is the mathematical trap. Statistically, you are far more likely to be a 1-second-old Boltzmann brain with fake memories than a real person living in a real universe. However, the paradox contains its own escape hatch. There is a fatal logical flaw hidden inside the math. If you are a Boltzmann brain, every memory you have is an artificial glitch, including your memory of learning the very laws of physics that led you to this conclusion. This creates a self-defeating loop. You cannot use the rules of physics to prove you are a fake brain, because if you are a fake brain, the physics you think you know is also fake. You are sawing off the branch you're sitting on. Physicist Sean Carroll uses a specific term for theories that destroy their own foundations. He calls them cognitively unstable. These are ideas that a rational mind cannot believe while remaining coherent. The Boltzmann brain argument is a perfectly constructed trap that safely destroys itself the moment a mind falls into it. Physicists actually turn this logical trap into a tool. They weaponize the instability of the idea to stress test our most advanced cosmological theories. When scientists propose new models for the origins of the universe, they rigorously check those models against the Boltzmann probability model. This acts as a form of quality control. If a new theory predicts a universe where random brains should mathematically outnumber actual biological observers, that theory is considered broken and discarded. There is one final empirical proof that you are real: the continuous stability of your experience. A true random fluctuation wouldn't sustain a stable narrative. The moment your brain assembled, it would immediately dissolve, returning your thoughts to thermodynamic static. But you are still here. Your world is holding together, which means you are, probably, real. Follow for more ideas that shouldn't make sense, but do.